Hey there, my beautiful Leos. This is going to be your bonus reading for being the #1 viewership in the last set of readings. Thank you guys so much for all of your views. I appreciate you so much. Remember, this is going to be a general reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this reading does not resonate, be sure to check your other signs or your other placements, okay? Especially your moon and your Venus, because the moon, of course, is going to be your emotions, and then your Venus is going to be what rules over your relationships, to get more information there. And remember, the energies can be exchanged, okay? All right, so with that being said, let's get started, Leo. I've shuffled all of the cards this morning, and it looks like your overall energy this morning is going to be the Ace of Swords starting out. And so the Ace of Swords is all about clarity. It is about truth. We're going to get some more information and find out what that means for you. But I have a feeling that you are receiving some clarity, albeit it could be from yourself. Perhaps you've been tuning in and you've been trying to get very clear about a particular situation, or it may be that someone is ready to bring you in some clarity. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start with, actually, let me just I'm feeling drawn to get a spread first and just see who you're dealing with. Okay, so let's start there. Spirit guides and angels, give me messages with great clarity for my Leo collective, please. What messages do you have for my Leo collective? Interesting. These cards were flying out before and now they want to stick. Look at this, okay? The Fool. Oh, wow, Leo. Look at this. You were putting some things to bed for sure. Looks like you were ready to drop some, oh, good. Drop some burdens. Oh, wow, Leo, this is very, very, very transformative, it looks like. All right, why don't we start here with what we're getting? Okay, Leo, what it's looking like to me is that you have been probably unwilling to let go of a particular situation, maybe not to see the truth in this situation. By the way, remember, guys, that as I begin to clarify, a lot of these energies may change. So just, you kind of know how this works if you've seen other readings, but we'll just kind of flow with the messages that are coming out. So anyway, it looks like you've been unwilling to really kind of see the truth in a situation, recognize it for what it is. I do see a bit of a blocking with the Two of Swords here, a person that's kind of, again, the unwillingness to see, but also feel in a situation and to even move forward. It's a person that really stays stuck and unwilling to make a decision on what to do. This is going to be, I do feel like this has to do with a relationship. You're definitely wanting to have a brand new beginning, it looks like, with this Ace of Pentacles. And this may actually, I just heard for some of you, this is going to be someone wanting to have a new start with you as well, which we're going to see. But I think there's been some issues here in the past, clearly. Someone has been a bit careless here, a bit foolish, not thinking, I think, before they act. Which put a great deal of burdens on you. And you are coming out over here also as the wounded warrior, okay? Somebody may have actually put you into a third-party situation as well. Doesn't have to be, but they certainly did not. When I say third party, of course, for me, that's not just the other woman, the other man. That could be anything. But whatever it was, I feel like this person was not prioritizing you in a sense. I feel like other people were involved as well. I don't know why I'm getting this off this card. This is not a family card, but here I am getting that somebody says there may have been some disapproval or something as well from the family or other people. Now, family, their work colleagues, whatever. Some other people were definitely involved in this particular situation. I think this was a very heavy, because you got 2 10s here, and 10s to me, wow, they're all about endings, but you know, with endings come new beginnings. But I think that it felt quite heavy for you, quite overloaded in a sense. You can see this picture, And every card is different, obviously. Now, on this particular Ten of Wands, you know, this guy, I mean, he looks particularly weighed down to me. And you can see that his long hike is going all the way up this mountain, right? And so it's just an extremely overwhelmed kind of photo for me to actually look at, because you had to carry that. You shouldered those burdens, I feel like, for a while, and you weren't willing to really make a decision on it. And I think somebody here really felt very betrayed as well. Again, if these energies are not you, then they may be obviously the other person, but I'm feeling like a lot of this is going to be you. Very betrayed by whatever happened here. Yeah, very kind of left out, you know, despite what this despite what this looks like, and it does look bad, very, very bad. You know, this person is not dead, and this, you can see the owl up here kind of bringing wisdom. It's kind of like when, you know, when we have everything else kind of taken away from us, and we're just kind of in that mode where all we can do is think and reach up and look for wisdom. You know, that's when the wisdom actually comes, and that also is where the rebirth comes. And that's where I think you are, because then we have the Six of Swords, which is all about moving away from troubled waters into a much calmer time for yourself. So whether this was about a relationship, whether this was about a work opportunity, whatever, I do feel like something is about to change drastically here, because here we have the Ace of Pentacles. So I think that you're about to get a brand new opportunity. That's what it looks like to me. And it may be coming out of nowhere. It might actually surprise you, is what I'm getting. You may not be expecting this. Maybe it's something you were holding out hope for before, but you're just wanting like a change. And I think that this change that you've been manifesting is actually going to be coming in for you. And, you know, interestingly enough, this could be something new, but this could also be a rebirth on the back end of all of these tens too. Okay, so let me get some clarification on this. Okay, Spirit, what is this? What is this Ace of Pentacles? What is this Ace of Pentacles about for my Leo collective? Okay, hang on one second. This card's wanting to flip. Oh, wow. So we got Temperance. Oh, snap. Okay. Oh, wow. And then we have the Moon. Look at this. I just said this could also be a rebirth. So Temperance card is something that you have been very patient about, okay? Something that maybe you've been trying to find some balance within a specific situation, or even so within your own life. If this is something to do with a job or something like that, I keep feeling like this is going to be relationship, but it could also be for job. So again, just take it as it resonates, or a new opportunity, whatever it is. It could be just manifesting in something new for yourself. But I tend to think that something has been hidden here and it's about to come out to the light. So you may be actually learning something. Something might be revealed in this sense, something that you've been very patient about. Maybe something that you were left in the dark on. So if this is an opportunity, I think it's going to come out of nowhere, but I'm feeling like this right here might have a little bit more to do with a relationship. We'll see. Yeah, look at this. Good grief. 2 aces. You can't make it up. This is unbelievable. Okay, so you got the Ace of Wands here. Oh my gosh, Leo, what is happening? This is incredible. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Something's happening here. Something is, okay, you are definitely about to get a new start. Financially, I think this is going to be really wonderful for you. You may be going into a new job. You may have gotten a new opportunity. It may be coming out of nowhere. You may not have even known about it. From a relationship perspective, this could also be someone that is offering you something, wanting to plant their seed with you, wanting to have, you got 2 aces here back to back. We got 3 aces on the board. This is crazy. Having a passionate new beginning. Okay, clarify this Ace of Wands for me. This is getting so interesting, because honestly, this could go either way. As we begin to clarify, like I said, we'll get more information. But a lot of you guys are heading, it looks to me like you're about to get some real nice opportunities, brand new, fresh starts, fresh opportunities, not only in business, They could both be in business, because the Ace of Wands could also be, you know, a new creative endeavor. It may even be something that you're starting that's going to bring you some money. So if you're focused on something new here, it looks like it's going to bring you a lot of financial success. And then we have the Knight of Wands. All right. Let me see what we have on the table here. So Leo, we have Sagittarius, it looks like, on the table here. We have the Fool, which could also be the Aries card. We have the Knight of Wands, also a Sagittarius card. You could very well be dealing with a Sagittarius. We have some, yeah, we have Swords here, of course, which could be, it could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. We have more wands. You have a lot of wands here, actually. We have more wands, of course, which could be Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And then we have some cups. And we have pentacles. We literally have everyone here on the board. If I'm just reading this bottom row right here, okay, this looks to me like you've been very patient about a situation that you've been really kept in the dark about. Someone didn't want you to know something, and oh, wow. Okay, so I'm feeling like also you may have been blocked from some information that you were not, or a situation. Okay, because somebody had some growing to do. Somebody had to, okay, so this was for your own safety is what I'm getting. This was for your own protection is what I'm feeling here. And you were kept in the dark about it. I think that's been super frustrating to you. I think you knew something was here. And it's really made you feel very burdened. However, you weren't really willing to see it all. You didn't want to see, you know, I don't know, maybe something deep inside of you knew something else was going on behind the scenes here. And now I feel like this person, this Knight of Wands, could be coming in. Oh, remember our overall energy at the very bottom of the deck also was the Ace of Swords. Okay, the Ace of Swords is all about clarity. Okay, so the Knight of Wands is coming in. I think they're wanting to offer you a passionate new start. They're wanting to start something new with you. They definitely want to plant a seed with you. They want to have something more stable. This person has been growing. That's what's been happening here. This person has been growing. This person has been evolving in a sense. This person had a lot of healing to do. Whoever I'm speaking to here, look at this. This person, King of Swords. Again, you may be dealing with a air sign. Okay, King of Swords for me is always going to be an Aquarius, but take it as it resonates. You can see in this specific card, this King of Swords here is really, you can see, okay, you have the bird up here, which is giving him information, right? He's sitting up on a mountain. You have an owl down here, which is about wisdom. This person has been behind the scenes healing, gaining wisdom, gaining enlightenment, getting downloads, getting messages, very much healing. And I feel like, thinking about that overall clarity card, that Ace of Swords that we had to begin with, I feel like this person has now received clarity of what it is that they need to do here and what your relationship has actually been about. Oh, wow. Okay, what a turnaround. I'm also wondering if this person may have had some, I know I talked about options in the past. I think that's going to be, looking at your energy, that's going to kind of be at the forefront of your own energy, just simply because if that's the situation, you're definitely going to want some clarity on that. So the first card out in the messages says, I know that triggering is part of this journey. It's no fun, but it's a perspective and opportunity for healing rather than automatic victim mode. Very interesting. So you and this person may have found yourself triggering one another. Okay, you may have had, that may have been what happened, and that may have actually created a split, because with all these 10s here, I have to think that you guys are not together. I would venture to say you're probably not even talking. Whatever it is, there's definitely been some kind of split here. You guys are triggering one another. And again, they're saying, you know, that's the potential for growth here. It's the potential, because we can't be triggered. We cannot feel something we don't already have within us, okay? So if a person is highlighting that for you, then that means that that's something within you that has to heal, and vice versa. And a lot of times it's enough to make you, especially in a very deep connection, I already know that's what this is without even seeing the cards, because there's just so many aces here. But also, just because I'm just feeling that. I'm just feeling that this person had to go away and heal. They had to heal themselves and get some perspective. And when we have a lot of triggers, when we have a lot of trauma from the past, we don't see things too clearly. This is actually quite beautiful, Leo. Okay. All right, Spirit Guides and Angels, give me a few more messages here. What this person might like to say to my Leos. Look at this. Deep down, I still have hope for us. Okay, so somebody is still... And then I'm hoping for a reconciliation with you. Yeah, I don't feel like this person ever actually lost hope in this particular situation. I just feel like they had a great deal of confusion. There's some kind of mismatch here too. I'm not really sure what that is. You know, I have a King of Swords here, but I also have a Knight of Wands. It's a person that's obviously incredibly passionate, okay? But a Knight of Wands can sometimes be looked at the player card. Maybe they were acting a bit like a player before. Maybe they were coming in and out, and you only saw them as wanting some kind of passion with you. You may have seen them as also seeing others. They could have been seeing others with this Three of Cups for all I know. But they certainly were not prioritizing you, and I don't think that they were consistent either. But you can see that this person has a great deal of depth to them, really, okay? They are a deep thinker. And this kind of, whatever happened here, whatever triggers that took place here, it did send them into thinking about what it is that they're really wanting for their life, what this connection means to them. I feel like it's been almost impossible for them to get you off of their mind. I do feel like they may have tried, though. And I think you have tried, too. I mean, how can you not? You have all these tens here. I mean, when you carry that kind of weight around, you probably want to do nothing but drop that weight, right? But there has been some kind of change here, some kind of transition. And maybe this transition, especially with that Ten of Swords, has also been in your outlook and in the understanding of this connection. I don't feel like you both understood it at first, for sure. And I think it's taken this person some time to come to these conclusions. So you may have also been waiting. And some of you may be thinking about heading in a different direction as well, but I'm not seeing that yet. I do see going away from troubled waters, though, here with the Six of Swords, moving away from troubled waters. So I think if this person has not made the changes, and you cannot see them changing some of the things that happened in the past, not even the things that happened in the past, but at least coming clean, which, remember, our overall energy was the Clarity card. It was the Sword of Truth. So I'm expecting that they will, but if they don't, you're going to be moving away from troubled waters. But this card is also about you guys moving away from troubled waters. Yeah, it says that you can be very bossy, insensitive, and cold at times, and this hurts me. So whichever one of you guys that applies to, could have been you, could have been that person. If they were being very controlling, if they were not being sensitive to your feelings, your emotions. Some of you guys didn't even get to speak about your feelings, honestly. I don't feel like that really came up. Or when you tried, it may have been shut down. Look at this, though. The thought of you with anyone else drives me crazy. I try not to think about it. Yeah, they definitely don't want to see you with anyone else. And I feel vice versa, okay? You don't want to think about them being with anyone else as well. I think you guys feel a lot of each other's energy. Yeah, I definitely feel like you guys feel a lot of each other's energy. And lately, for whatever reason, and maybe it's just the holidays, I feel like it's been a bit stronger. Yeah, so maybe you guys are thinking about each other much more. I think you're about to get a pop-up from somebody. I fantasize about how life would be with you. This is what I'm seeing right here, okay? We've got Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Again, another Ace of Pentacles up here. This is a person that wants to plant their seed with you, okay? And not just in that way, okay? They want to plant their seed with you for a more fulfilling, I think, future. Something that's going to be much more stable. This person has been flighty for too long. And I think they're figuring out that is not the life that they want. I know they are. They know that that's not the life that they want anymore. They know that wherever they've been investing has not worked out for them. Whatever they've been doing, whatever this, it's not even a, you know, I think they wanted things to be very carefree, but they've been holding on to something, I think, that from the past, and maybe just past hurts or something that has made them feel like they can't trust someone enough with their heart to really settle down and let them in. And that's what they're getting perspective on, because I feel like you treated them well and they just didn't know how to handle this, especially when their own feelings developed. Oh my gosh. I know I act cold and indifferent sometimes. It's a defense mechanism. I cannot believe this. You said you can be very bossy and sensitive and cold at times. This hurts me. And then here we have, I know I act cold and indifferent sometimes. It's a defense mechanism. That goes back to what I just got through saying in terms of them having these emotions, all right, and not knowing how to handle them. It's about, they've kind of lived this carefree life because they've been hanging on to this hurt for whatever happened to them in the past. They must have had a I don't know, maybe even a bad past relationship that really hurt them. You know, they have scars. We all have scars, right? So maybe they've not been able to work through theirs, and it's caused a real lack of trust. Yeah, so they tried to forget you. They said it's not working. And they didn't think they could be what you wanted or what you needed them to be. Interesting. And then this card says, I sometimes feel intimidated by you. Am I going to be good enough for you? So this kind of tells you again, if they've been hurt in the past, if somebody has kind of walked all over them, if they feel like they put their heart out there and it was not reciprocated, their feelings were not reciprocated in a way, this is what kind of makes them feel like, you know, that they might have a bit of, not just the intimidation factor. I feel like you come across very strong, Leo, in who you are and very sure of yourself. And maybe for them, that made them feel like, you know, am I going to be good enough? But please know, this has nothing to do with you, really. It has to do with what's going on within them. If somebody in the past made them feel as though they weren't good enough, if they left them, if they cheated on them, I do feel like, okay, I'm getting a big cheating vibe here. You know, this is what has kind of sent them into the direction of thinking, you know what, I don't really need to settle down. I can go from this person or this. I don't really need to give my heart over to anyone because I don't need to be that vulnerable again. All right, so it definitely made them feel, because I feel like you're a very grounded person. And very sure, you come off as very sure of who you are. And this could be a bit, especially for a person who has some of that past pain they're holding on to, you know, feeling those feelings. They're wondering if they can be good enough for you. And also, could they be what you need or what you want long term? Because what they don't want to do is invest and then have the same thing happen again. Okay, but I mean, here's the truth. I mean, we all get wounds like that at some point in our life. It's about how we choose to deal with those traumas so that we can get through them and move forward. Anything that happens to us should be an opportunity for growth. Okay, so your person could be a male. Okay. This is so interesting because this is the Leo card. You could be dealing with another Leo. It says the Sun here. Your person could be a natural leader, a very strong-willed, very focused person, a very determined person, responsible generally, or that could be you. I mean, that is the Leo card. This person could be a student as well. So maybe you know that they're studying something. Maybe they're doing something, taking on another trade. Maybe this is the way that you know them. Maybe you had maybe you're a teacher, they're a student, or vice versa. Whatever it is, somebody here is, you know, studying something. They could have also, you know, felt like they learned from you in some sense. If y'all have that kind of dynamic in your relationship. Wow, look at this. Higher vibrations, delivering joy, compassion, generosity, peace, positive mindset. So anytime I see this right here, this could be you. Obviously, this could be something. I just talked about the student teacher dynamic, but also, you know, this could be the way that you're living, but this also tells me that this may be a much deeper relationship, a higher one, if you will. So it could be twin flamey, it could also be, you know, soulmate, but just maybe even just a past life one that is made to be in a much higher vibration. So when that happens, sometimes when we come into contact with our person, again, it's easier to highlight because you're mirroring each other, right? So you tend to highlight, you bring out the best, but you also highlight anything, any places where the other one feels inferior, okay? And that creates a runner chaser kind of dynamic, because somebody's going to bolt because they feel like, oh gosh, you know, you see right through me. Okay, this person could be young. You could be young as well, or they could just be younger than you, or vice versa. Okay. Get a couple more spirit from my Leo collective. I keep seeing that witty card. Okay, this person may have been a bit domineering, okay, impulsive even. I know that they were impulsive from this Knight of Wands. You might have noticed that their energy was a bit scattered. They may have even been a bit moody with you, okay? If that's not you, then that would obviously be your person. I feel like this person is local. That card keeps coming by. Interesting. Okay, we got a middle-aged person here as well. This could be the person that you're dealing with. Or that could be you, either one. And then we have, okay, so here we go. This, I think, is perfect. Okay, so this talks about isolated, detached, lack of trust in others. Okay, this is it also says lack generosity, and you may have noticed that, especially with this card about you can be very bossy and sensitive and cold at times. This hurts me. This is what we talked about earlier, that this person lacked trust from being hurt before. I think that they've been very isolated. You see that they're sitting up on a mountain here thinking about things, thinking about what's happened, kind of reevaluating their life, reevaluating this relationship and what they're wanting, knowing that they have invested poorly in some things, but also knowing that they cannot hang on to the past. They can't continue to hang on to things that have really held them down. I think they do want to be happy in life. You know, we generally always do. This might be a person also that works in the community. Okay. This is so crazy because I don't know why I just got this from this. So they could actually work in your community. You may know them from the community. Okay, maybe you guys have done some kind of work together within the community. But I just got that this person could be from somewhere else. I don't know why. This is the community card, but that's what I just got. So some of you may be dealing with someone that may be, I don't know, at a distance, or maybe you met them when you were doing some kind of, I don't know, some kind of volunteer work or something. All right. And one of you guys may have a very slim build. I'm going to get one more card and then we're going to be moving on. Okay. And I got the stalker card. So this person may be somebody who actually keeps an eye on you, okay? Oh, look, and then we got the Capricorn card as well. Okay, so your person may also be a Capricorn, but this person may also be someone who keeps an eye on you, okay? They might find ways to see you creatively. So if you, you know, if you have online accounts, social media accounts, they may do it that way. They may, you know, be able to ask, you know, through friends, try to get information on you. That way. They may be someone who drives by. If they do actually live within your community, obviously they may be somebody who drives by your house, but I feel like this person does keep an eye on you. They kind of know what is going on with you as well. They just also knew that they were not ready, but I definitely feel like that's about to change with 4 aces on the board, hands down. Do you have every ace? Let's see. 1, 2. What ace am I missing? Oh, you know what we're missing is the Ace of Cups. It's the only ace we're missing here, but you have every other one. Okay, Spirit Guides and Angels, give me just some advice for my beautiful Leo collective here. What do you want them to know? What do Leos need to know? Wow. Can't make it up. Twin flames, your passion ignites. Yeah, this is a very I was feeling that up here with higher vibrations, of course, which I mentioned. This is a twin flame connection, okay, for a lot of you guys. Not for all of you, but some of you will know. You will know if you're in a twin flame connection because there's no denying. I denied it for most of my life until it happened, okay? So now I know it's real. No more denying. And you will know as well. So this says twin flames, your passion ignites. And that is what happens a lot of times. We come in, it ignites something. We're super happy. Our energy goes up massively. And then, boom, we begin to mirror each other and mirror back to each other, right? Things that need to be healed. That is the beauty. It's the hardest part of the connection. It's also the beauty because you get an opportunity to heal that so that you can actually feel better, feel stronger, get wiser, right? And ultimately your life will begin to get easier due to that. I promise you. Okay, so whatever stage you're in, please know that as long as you're doing your work, you're going within and you're healing any traumas, your life is going to get so much easier and flow so much better. And that is the beauty of a twin flame relationship, regardless if union is established or not. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Yep, they're coming back. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. How beautiful. Okay, let me get one more message of advice from my Leos. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. You know, joy is the ultimate creator to Leos. Do things that make you happy. Even at, like I said, I don't know what stage of this that you're in, and trust me, I do know that it comes in stages. But try to do things. I dance every single day. I'm always singing. Just do things that make you happy. And also what you'll find is that becomes very healing for you. Okay, like I said, joy is the ultimate creator. It will start to clear out some of any sadness that you have, anything that is kind of keeping you stuck. I think that you'll get a lot out of that. Certainly a lot of shifts out of that. Watch happy movies too. That's always really good. Just laughing is good. All right. New beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Okay, so you know, I guess you guys could be, especially with all these aces, you could be going into a new situation, but I'm letting you know right now this person is coming back, okay? They have been healing. Unfortunately, you've been left in the dark. You may not know a lot of this. I think when they come back and start talking to you, they're going to tell you a great deal of this. They do know that this situation is a very deep connection. For many of you, they understand the twin flames. I think your person is watching readings as well, is what I just heard. So even if they were not a very spiritual person, you know, our intuition has a way of guiding us towards stuff. I didn't even know readings were online until late December of last year. So, and it's because of what I was going through. So I think that they also know that, you know, you got what the situation is about and how deep it is. And I think that is why they've taken so much time to try to figure out and listen to their own guidance and really heal beyond a lot of these things that have plagued them in the past and kept them down, because they know that they can't bring that to you or to this specific connection. But they are getting ready to come in. What you choose to do with it is completely up to you, as always. I'm just giving you the information of what I'm getting, because I think you're here because you want to understand this person better, right? You want to understand the situation. So hopefully, Leo, that has been helpful. Again, thank you guys for all of your views, all of your love and support. I just love all of you guys, and I really wish all of you great success and whatever you choose to do, okay? And Happy New Year to each and every one of you guys. Here's looking forward to an amazing 2022, okay? I will talk to you guys next time. See you later, Leo. Peace.